Welcome to Beyond Nuanda. I'm your host, Franklin, and today we'll be diving into the mysterious and powerful origins of Sobek, the crocodile god. Imagine standing by the Nile River, watching the water gently ripple under the hot Egyptian sun. You can hear the croak of distant crocodiles, their ancient eyes watching from the shore. In Egyptian mythology, Sobek is closely tied to this powerful river, symbolizing both the fertility and the danger that bad water brings. And who was Sobek? And how did a creature as fearsome as a crocodile come to embody a deity? Sobek's origins date back to the very beginnings of Egyptian civilization, and his story is one of complexity and duality. Known as the god of the Nile, Sobek was depicted with the head of a crocodile and the body of a man. He was associated with both the fertility of the river and its destructive power. The Egyptians saw crocodiles as creatures of great strength, fearlessness, and mystery. They believed these traits were reflected in Sobek himself. In early Egyptian history, Sobek was often seen as a protector of the pharaohs. He was believed to safeguard the king, ensuring the safety of Egypt from the dangers of both land and water. But Sobek was no mere protector. He was also a god of creation. It's said that Sobek had the power to create life, controlling the flooding of the Nile, which brought rich silt and fertile soil to the land. According to myth, Sobek was born from the waters of chaos, symbolizing the primordial elements of the world. One of the most well-known creation stories involving Sobek tells of him being the son of the sun god Ra. Some legends claim that Sobek was the result of a union between Ra and the goddess of the sky, Inuit. Sorry if I'm butchering that pronunciation. In this version, Sobek's role was to maintain balance and order in the world by keeping chaos at bay, a crucial task for a civilization that relied so heavily on the Nile's rhythms. As with many ancient Egyptian gods, Sobek's nature was both protective and terrifying. The crocodile was an apex predator in the Nile, feared for its stealth and strength. To the ancient Egyptians, Sobek's power was both a blessing and a warning. His fierce nature helped to protect Egypt from invaders and threats, but also reminded people of the unpredictable force of nature. He represented both the life-giving and the life-taking aspects of the river and the world around them. Sobek's worship was widespread throughout ancient Egypt, but it was especially prominent in the city of Fayum, a region known for its abundance of crocodiles. In fact, the ancient Egyptians revered the animals so much that they even mummified them, believing they were sacred creatures that could intercede with Sobek on behalf of the living. The worship of Sobek became intertwined with the cults of other deities, but he was always recognized as a powerful force of nature that demanded respect. One of the most fascinating aspects of Sobek's mythology is how he was simultaneously a god of the Nile's fertility and of its destruction. His ability to control water meant he could bring life through irrigation or drown whole villages if the floods went unchecked. This duality made Sobek both feared and revered. His blessings could ensure good harvests, while his wrath could bring devastation. In this way, he embodied the cyclical nature of life and death, creation and destruction. Over time, Sobek's role evolved. While he remained a powerful and protective deity, He also began to be associated with healing and medical practices. Priests of Sobek were said to possess the ability to cure diseases, particularly those caused by the Nile's creatures. His worship also spread into the military realm, with warriors invoking Sobek's strength and protection before battle. His legacy didn't fade after the fall of ancient Egypt. In fact, Sobek's influence lingered with later cultures, adopting elements of his symbolism. He remains an emblem of strength, power, and the unpredictable forces of nature. All right. So, next time you think about the Nile or encounter a crocodile, take a moment to remember Sobek, the mighty crocodile god, from the origins of chaos and creation to his role as protector and bringer of both life and destruction. Sobek's influence is a reminder of the complex relationship ancient Egyptians had with the natural world around them. Thank you for tuning in to Beyond Nuanda. I am Franklin, and until next time, peace.